Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Tableau Tip. In the tip today, I would like to walk you through this airline route exercise. In these occasions of many countries, after the lockdown of COVID-19, and then the country opened the border, and then many people look into the travel. So I built this one just relate to the, how people plan for their travel, right? So I use this couple of the function in Tableau like MAKEPOINT, MAKELINE, in order to create the airline route, for the for each airline from each country, and then where they can fly to. I will put in here in my screen here, some of the country like Australia, Singapore, Vietnam, right? You can see that Australia. You can see from Australia, I can fly to, let's say I fly to the airport in Argentina, right? With the distance around 22,700 kilometers. Or I can fly to United States, right? It's from the Sydney airport to the Dallas city, right? If you look into the countries in Southeast Asia, like Singapore, you can see from Changi airport, you can fly to many places, to like fly to Europe, right? Which is 10,300 kilometers, or they can fly to the Africa. I don't see Singapore had a direct flight to US, right? And Vietnam is the same. From Saigon Airport, you can fly to Europe, some country, but the flight direct to US we still haven't seen. Okay, and then if I want to look into these other countries, I can select all, right? So you can see it's actually the no, actually you can see the owns of the routes in the world, here, which is very busy. So it doesn't help you with a lot of slide here, right? A lot of routes here. So for the support you how to utilize the visualization here, I just select some country. You can do the same, right? Okay, so I touch Australia. I can touch Singapore, right? And then you can have the same view at me here in my screen. Um, okay, so before I go to the further format and change the background color and things, so I will walk through with you and how to build this one. Right? Okay, so before I build this one, I will share with you where I get the data, where I took the data. So normally I search into the data.org, right? I go in here and search for the airport, airline, and the route. So I have all the Excel data here, like route or CSVs, airport, CSV, and that. So when I download it, it brings to my local. We see the route and the airport and airline. And so how what's inside of the file. So I look into the airport here. So they have all the airport in the world. The name of airport, where they base, we see the city, country, and important is IATA code, which is the international code of each airport, and also important as well is the latitude and the longitude of each airport. So you see one file, um, and then the second file is I have the route of airlines, from where they take off and from where they landed. But in this file, you don't have the coordinates of each airport. We see the latitude and the longitude of each airport. So that's why uh, you need to combine this file with the previous file in order to have each airport, the location of that in the latitude and longitude. Okay, so here is how I join together. So the first one, I will I will print the drought into the file. I think I put that somewhere in here. Um, Here is airline route, so I print the route into. So okay, so I have here all the airport, where they from and where they land, right? Okay, and now I need to connect with the airport file. So I bring it in, so you can see the noodle in the orange color here, right? This is you may be aware of it. Tableau have another way to join the data. We see the relationship, right? It's similar like joining, right? But it's different. I'll share with you how different. Right? You see, the first joining I use the sort airport and IITI code. So we see here, right? So you can see two data we see separately. Uh, it, it, it is, you need to imagine that similar with the full joining between two files, connecting between the airport international code. Uh, but in physical, you don't see it joining here because this is the way that Tableau saves the memory, right, of these of the the computer. Um, but actually, when we connect like the source airport, we see where the airplane take off and the IATA code. So actually, this is two files. So one way is I use the airport at the take-off take-off airport. Now I want to create another one. We see where's the airplane gonna land at well. So I will join again with the same file. So I bring the airport into here, so you can see a Tableau relationship as already kicked off. And in this one, I don't use the source airport, I use destination airport. And again, connect with the IITA code. Alright. Right, so back to this visualization. So first one, I need to create the source location, right? Where's the plane take off? So I use the airport, the first airport file, which is here. You can see the airport.csv and then the airports.csv one. So I take this one. So here I will rename it because I know this is where the plane take off. So I will use that original. Or I use the same source latitude, and here I use to add in source longitude, and then I will create I call that the source point. Tableau have the function is called MAKEPOINT. So I see here source latitude and source longitude. Right? Okay, so I had a first point. Nice. Okay. I do the same for the second CSV file. Right? Here I renamed. Here I call that the destination. Okay. I do the same for longitude. Destination. then I create the destination point. Destination point. It's this again my point. Destination latitude and destination longitude. Okay, so done. The next one is I create the light to connect between the destination and source and the destination. So we call that I call that the path. I call it airline route. Call it MAKELINE, source point and destination point. Okay, have it. So now I print these the data into this visualization. So first one is double click on the longitude and latitude. And then I will print the what we call the airline route, right? Airline route. Right, you can see the Tableau it automatically connect on the route, on the airline route, the inward. So let me simplify it a little bit for you to easy to see. So I will make it skinner. I think I change the color, the red color. Maybe this outline of this and the red color as well. Okay, and I will go into some specific country. I don't want to go all over the world. So I think here I will bring countries into the filter, and you can filter some country like this before, like Australia. And Singapore, maybe two countries, right? Maybe two countries you like. Okay, it's one more there. And when you move the mouse here, you know it's everything it just highlight, right? So I don't want it. I just want you to focus into one route, right? So what you can do is if you print I will bring the destination into here. Where's destination? Destination airport. Destination airport somewhere here. Print into the detail. Right? So now you can only select one. You know, it's not. Yeah, select one like. Okay. Okay. So the next step is I want to highlight the destination point. So what I can do is I use the dual axis here on the second chart. I go into, I change that. It's not light anymore. I change that into I will print it out. I will print the destination airport, maybe destination point. Destination airport. No? So I think it should be the destination point because we already created. So destination on the CSV1, so destination point here. So I bring it in here, so you can see that all the point is appearing here. I will change that in different color in order to join with the left hand side chart here, right? So I change that into the green. The border is, I put the green as well. Okay. Now I do access is yeah, so you can see like the charts look nicer, but you can see the destination, all the destination is highlighted here with the green color. And I will touch the destination point. Destination point, label, destination point. No, it doesn't work. No, you don't. Yeah, in here I should change the line. Oh, okay. Again, I need to print the destination airport in here to ensure that when we just select one line, we don't want to select everything. Okay. Now I will print in the tooltip, which is the sourcing airport and destination airport and the distance as well. So Tableau have a function to create the distance. So you see the distance. So I will use the source point and destination point. And the format is kilometer. Okay. So I print the distance into detail. I will print the source airport into the detail in order to put in a tooltip. So source airport should be in the CSV file. Right? Source airport into detail. Right? So now, so now you can see that I can select the single line. Right? It's not a bundle like before. So in the tooltip, I will say these. I will print source airport on the first. Here in the source airport is I might, when you look in here, the source or the destination is just the code, right? It's not the name of the airport, so not many people familiar with the code. So I will put that like a name. So again, I need to print this. Is that the destination airport? It's one. The destination airport in here. I put it out. Destination airport already here, source airport already here, but the name is not here. So I will print the name. So you still remember the first CSV file E for the first CSV file. Where the first CSV file? Here. The first CSV file E for the sourcing airport. So I print the name in here. So where the name? Okay, I print the name in here. Right? And This is the name of this sourcing airport, and then now I print the name of the destination airport. So again, print the name of the second file in here. So where's the name? So I should name here. So I print into. So now in the tooltip, is sourcing airport here to the code. So I will insert the name. And then destination, I will insert the name as well. Yeah. And distance here I put kilometer. Right. What I can do is I can align. Yeah. Here I think it's black color is okay. Put it bold. Italic. Okay. So when I move, you can see, right? You can see now it's a source airport in Singapore changes, destination airport in Helsinki. It is. And the distance is kilometer. So this is what I built recently, and I think that I would like to share with you. So I call that this airline route map. Okay, and I format this one, put it in the center. Okay, so now one more step is you can change the background, right, to make it look more sexy. Look sexier. So go to the map layers, and you can select to the dark that you like, or you can select like the outdoor, which is you can see the ocean in the daytime. But I will go with the dark one because I prefer the night flight. Okay, so this is about the section today. I hope you enjoy it, and if you still have any concerns, any question, please feel free to post the comment into my YouTube channel. I'm happy to support you guys. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.